Greetings, my sisters and brothers. My name is Kensho, and in this video I'm going to share with you a deep and profound insight into pure non-duality, where this whole game of subject and object is completely dissolved. This is that state that wise men and women have called the Most High. They have called it the Absolute or Divine Oneness. It is that which is beyond the witnessing consciousness. I know that this majestic, glorious truth of non-duality is revealed for 99% of humanity. And now, don't go on thinking that you can realize it. Let me tell you this. It may be revealed for you. It may be something that goes beyond your experience. It may be something that goes beyond your daily experience of life. But I invite you to discover for yourself, that pure non-duality. To discover that pure non-duality is already your one and only experience. Now let's have a closer look at the state that many seekers on the path have already discovered in their life. And you probably also. That is that state, that witnessing consciousness. Some call it the ultimate subject. Now what is this witnessing consciousness? What is this state? It's the experience that everything experienced in your life is witnessed. That everything you experience is witnessed. Everything is known. Check your own experience right now in this moment. Is not everything that you experience effortlessly known? Every sound you hear, known. Every thought you have, known. Or every bodily sensation you have, it is known. This knowing of every experience is what we call the witness. It's like there is a silent knower behind every experience that comes by. And no matter what these experiences are, there's always this knower. From your deepest thoughts and feelings to the most mystical experience you ever had, I tell you, all is witnessed. All is witnessed. And this witnessing, it cannot be localized, nor can it be objectified. Let me tell you, the only reason why we say that we are the witness is simply because within all these experiences, we are the constant knower of all things. We are the constant knower of all things. You know the world around you, the trees, the birds. You know your thoughts, every feeling that you have, every emotion that you have. But the knower itself isn't known. It isn't known as an object. Now, many people on the spiritual path, they assume that this witnessing consciousness is the final stage, the highest state, or they don't know how to go further, how to come to the absolute, to that non-duality. I tell you, once I had these problems myself. I kept on lingering in this witnesses consciousness thing. But now I know that this whole thing about witnessing, this whole thing about this witnessing consciousness, the silent knower, it was just a preliminary state, nothing more. And it's only used as a device within many teachings. Let me tell you, within this whole concept of witnessing, there is still duality. while the absolute, the highest of the high, is pure non-dual. And now naturally the question comes up. If this whole thing about witnessing is just a preliminary state, how can you make the shift then? How can you make the shift to pure non-duality? Let me tell you, you can't make the shift. It isn't possible to make the shift to pure non-duality, because it is already the only thing that truly is. You only have to discover it. So I'm asking you to be completely open and attentive to what I'm going to share with you right now. Okay, let's begin by your experience of life. You know for sure that everything experienced is witnessed, Everything that you experience is known. Take the surrounding of your room, the tables, your computer, and the sound of my voice. These experiences are known. So there is this knowing, the so-called witnessing, and the experience of the room. And this is what I mean with duality. There's your experience, the room, and there's the knower, the silent observer. But if we took a closer look to the experience of your room, there's actually no separation between the knowing of it and the experience of it. Because the very moment that there is experience, simultaneously it is known, and vice versa. Now again, take a look at your room. Take a look at your experience of your room again. Your computer, the desk, and the sound of my voice. On the very moment that these things are experienced, notice that they are immediately known. You literally can't bring any separation between this knowing and experience. It's like one seamless whole. The only thing that created this separation are the concepts that we use. Here I am as a silent knower, as the witness, and there's my experience, there's the world. The knower and your experience is nothing more than a matter of speaking. Because as we look to the naked truth of life, there is simply no separation. There is no knower here and your experience there. There's only pure non-duality, this present life. When you grasp this, there's only this present life experience that isn't standing apart from you. Only this life, and is not separated from you. Remember, this is the one profound truth that all mystics and great sages realized. From the ancient rishis in India till the great Zen masters in Japan, there's only pure non-duality, divine oneness, pure life that isn't separated from you. So these concepts of the knower and known are completely dissolved in each other. Once you see that it's not your true experience of life, once you know your true experience, you see for yourself that non-duality is already the only thing that truly is. You then know that the absolute, the highest of the high, is to be found in the most ordinary. In the most ordinary. In your present life, right here, right now. And I tell you, from that moment on, you shall walk among the gods. From that moment on, there is no longer a fundamental difference anymore between you and a Krishna, between you and a Ramana Maharishi. Because you have come to that place of the divine yourself. Bless and love.